In Numbers 8, we get instructions for the consecration of the tribe of Levi as God's tabernacle workers. Men from the tribe of Levi will do the service of the tabernacle from age 25 to 50, and at 50 they will move to guard duty. The tribe is chosen by God as a way to redeem the firstborns of the entire nation of Israel. The Levites will take their place, being offered to God. The Levites are cleansed from their sin and consecrated to the service by God. All their ceremonies don't actually remove sin and clean them. They are acts of obedience and sacrifice that signify to God they are choosing God in return. God is the one removing their sin. They can't accomplish that on their own. The Israelites lay hands on the Levites. The Levites were the ones who first separated themselves by defending God's honor during the golden calf incident. The Israelites lay hands on the Levites. The Levites were the ones who first separated themselves by defending God's honor during the golden calf incident. The Israelites all recognized them as acting on their behalf. The Levites are ordained by God and commissioned by those whom they will be serving. Then they get presented as a wave offering. The wave offering was the offering that was offered to God but not burned up. It was waved instead of laid on the altar and then given to the priests. It was the priest's food. So what could it mean that the Levites were a wave offering? Not all of our offerings and sacrifices are things we have to give up. We offer them to God and then He gives them back to us to use for His purposes. You may have a talent. It needs to be offered to God. He could ask you to give it up. Maybe it's become a source of pride or led you in the wrong direction. But He could also give it back and ask you to use it for His purposes. Giving our money to God doesn't mean paying a weekly tithe. Giving your money to God means offering it all to Him and letting Him direct its use. The Levites were giving up their lives, but they were receiving their lives as well. They were receiving lives with a purpose. They were given a job to do. Have you given your life up to God as a wave offering? The Levites had to be offered before they could enter into the tent of meeting. Have you offered it all up to Him and let Him give it back with a purpose that glorifies Him? I promise His plan for your life is good, and it's not His plan to harm you. Yes, you will likely have to give up some things, but don't let the lusts of the flesh keep you outside the tent of meeting. Come in and worship before the Lord and offer your life and everything in it as a wave offering, and enter into the life abundant He's prepared for you.